Hey, I'm Bill DeMent, owner of DeMent Painting and Drywall Repair here in Orlando. We've been in business since 1993. We do interior painting, exterior painting in the Orlando and Central Florida area. We also do drywall repair, popcorn removal. We paint interior ceilings. Today, we're going to show you just a quick video on how to do a very quick, very simple drywall patch. So come on, let me show you how to do that. Hey, I'm Bill DeMent, and today I'm going to show you how to patch a hole in your drywall. This customer has a hole in the bottom of their drywall here at the back of their bathroom vanity. So I'm going to show you how to make a quick patch. This one isn't going to be really pretty, and it won't be textured because it goes behind the vanity, but we're going to patch it just to keep the critters out. So here's how we do it. The first thing we're going to do is kind of square up the hole, because it's really difficult to patch a hole that's kind of an odd shape. So I'm just using a little straight edge here. Okay, so we've got the saw. We're going to go ahead and just cut out the hole here. Okay, now we've got a hole in our drywall here that's good and square, and we're just going to measure it up to see what size piece might fit in there. About 2 3/8 by 9 3/8. Okay, now I've kind of got my piece of drywall measured up here. And the way you cut drywall is to cut in straight lines. Just score the paper on the front edge. Just kind of snap it, and then flip it over and score your paper on the back edge. And then same thing again here for the length. Okay, now we have our piece cut. What we don't have is something to go into the back of the hole to actually hold our piece of drywall, which is where our piece of wood trim, our piece of wood comes in. And we're going to install it right in the hole here. Now, one of the problems you'll run into if you try to stick a piece in like that is once you get it in the hole, it's hard to control the piece. But one of the things I discovered over time was, in order to install it, was just to install a handle for myself. Alright, got something in the way up here. Screws in to hold it in place. Maybe one at the top here. And one over at the side. And then we can remove our handle. Now we'll do a dry fit on our patch piece. That looks pretty good. And we can just put a couple of screws in there. And cinch it up good. step would be to cover the cracks you have there with a little bit of mesh tape. You can use paper, but we prefer to use mesh. Kind of saves a step, and it's a little bit sticky, so it kind of holds itself in place. Fit that right up in the corner there. Okay, and now we're ready to mix a little mud, and we'll put a little compound on it and make the hole disappear. Okay, we got our mud ready, and now we're ready to float a little bit. I also want to point out I found another crack here in the wall, and I just put a piece of mesh tape over it, and we're going to kind of fill that also with a little bit of mud while we're here. Again, this is an area that's not going to be seen because they're putting a new bathroom vanity up here. But we don't want any kind of bugs coming through the cracks in the wall. And I want to show you one of the tricks that we like to use when we load the mud on our knife. We kind of scrape off the edges of it. That way when we run our knife, the mud doesn't come out the edge of the knife and cause a big mess, and we can control the flow of the mud much easier. There you go. And I think we'll let that set a little while, and that should be just about done. And that's how we patch a hole, quick and easy.